pleasure welcoming you here once again
Thank you very much.
in today's political rumbles.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, we are to discuss very important issues.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the first in the list is what's happened in the tribunal in Kano State, where Governor Yusuf was sacked by the tribunal courts
Anyway, I saw it coming.
against the wish of the majority of the masses of Kano State.
I said I saw it coming
How?
because it is only criminality that is working in this land. It's only injustice that is working in this country. You understand? He has his own challenges with the past governor, who happens to be who has been to be one of the strong men of the APC. Probably, I think it should be their chairman now. Maybe something there.
Yes.
It's not their chairman.
Danguje.
This is somebody that is. Since then, they catch people for Nigeria, say this one a thief. He own big rally. You don't understand what I'm saying now. He own big.
Yes.
He own big rally with video, with everything. At the end of the day, the person that even caught him was jail. Was it? He was being harassed. We call it fake news. You understand? Wike abuse him, accuse him of stealing. You understand?
The same weekend now and the same camp with him.
Wike went to him to tell him that he want to contest for presidency. He say, well, he appreciates that he knows he's going to try, but he's not going to win because he's not going to support him. He said it openly. Today, they walk shoulder to shoulder. For you to know that there is no permanent enemy in politics. Like a permanent, what do you call it? How do they call it? Interest that they have. The big question that you just have to ask is it the wish of the masses? Is it the interest of the masses? No. So what happened in Kano? You foresee it coming.
Will people take it as it were? Because Kano is not just like the South, who might take everything.
If we think Kano is not, it's not. The level of the way the country has been now has made some people to be fearful of any action they want to take, and they are very, very careful on actions that they need to take. A peaceful demonstration, if care is not taken, they will turn it into violence. Your life is being threatened, and you have the facts, you have evidence of your own life being threatened. Where are you supposed to run to?
To the security operative, the police.
Then when you talk of somebody who has even written that my life is being threatened, Mohbad. This is a petition that so people want to kill me. They're after my life, and they did not do anything until after 2 years he's been killed.
Honestly, that story was very. It saddens my heart because
you see things like this because he's a celebrity.
And yet, those reports was not followed up duly.
That is what I'm saying. I said, even like that, why it's linked out now is because he's a celebrity. How many has faced that? You understand? Okay. E.g., they said, I don't listen to all these jargons they be singing using in their music. I always against injustice. That's what make me to know the little about this. That in one of the music, I'm not indicting anybody. In one of the music that Naira Marley sang, he was even saying it that they shoot somebody down. How many have we cleared? How many have we cleared? So I was reading the lyrics yesterday online. The music that he has sung, that how many people have they covered? How many people have they shoot off? How many? You understand? Openly. It's a music sold to the youth
in a society, where there is law,
is that
there is police,
where there is, I will have expect you use this word, where there is supposed to be law and where there is supposed to be police, because there is no law, there is no police. What is Nigerian police doing? Following Oga wife? The only police they put on the street are the ones that they have top belly in Nigeria. They just to collect money from you. That I told you several times. These are the people that if you beat their wife, you slap police wife like this. Bam. The policeman that you slap, he cannot pursue you to hold you. Say this is the man that beat my wife. Not to talk of you want to send him to go and catch a thief or a robber. He's overweight. Are you getting me? So where he is, that's where you tell you go and bring money. He's collecting money. Go to all these junction where you see now. Before evening time, you just see they will just come and park their motor. All these Agbero boys, they do like this. We've come to collect our part. What we've made since morning.
It's true. I also have the experience, especially
no. It's much everywhere.
Even in the east.
Unless we don't want to say it, it's much everywhere.
To the extent that they were searching a woman bag and they saw that police officer saw her underwears. They also searched mine.
That is what
they saw my boxers.
Okay, what I'm not saying.
Such extent, because the driver refused to give him. The driver had been giving all the.
One of these
to give him 200 naira.
One of these days, not far. It's not something I can put online. Probably if I did not forget before you leave here, in my office, I will show you a picture where police officer tore me off because he want to seize somebody's machine. I tell him no. What has he done to you? You say you must go with it. So meanwhile, I personally advise that guy to remove the wire of his what do you call this? The plug. You remove it. They were forcing him to start the machine. It doesn't start. They don't know anything about it. So while the machine was on, I told that guy, say, put on the wire, start your machine, and you go. The guy put on his wire on his machine. He started his machine and he left. Then the police officer bring out his gun that he want to shoot me. I said, "Oh boy, don't try it. I'm only advising you. It's not that maybe I have something that I've eaten that maybe I'm not fetish. But the God I serve will make your bullet not touch me. And the moment I just hear bam, maybe you take and frighten me. If you use it, you take and frighten me alone. And I know it's not in my own direction. Don't do it to just frighten me. If I take cover, if I collect that gun from you, I'm going to shoot you." I was once in the barrack now. In the 1st Infantry Division in Maiduguri. My uncle was once in the army. That's when I come to know Buhari since 1975. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So if you venture do it, maybe you take and frighten people. The moment I know, say you take the bullet, take fighting people, pow. If I take cover, if I collect the bullet, if I collect the gun, I'm going to shoot you. So the next thing he did was to carry my debris. He wanted to force me. The picture is there. I immediately went to his studio to snap me. And I want to take it up with him because I know their office in Pensinema. All the way from Pensinema, come to Okira here to come and read. You understand? When I get to Area G, sincerely speaking, the man I met that very day, he called me in. He said, "Baba, I take God Almighty beg you. I know you are fought for the right of somebody. That is where your clothes have been torn off. Sincerely speaking, if you take this thing up, definitely this guy might end up losing his job or doing anything so special will come. But there is something that I would have loved you to do for me. If you can do it for me, I will leave it. I don't say I'm not going to take your statement. I will follow it up. But can you leave this guy to God? Because I know that God is going to punish him that you can ever think of. Do you know why? Because he see an old man like you and tear off your clothes. I know he must be a young man. This man bring God before me to tell me God I should leave something to God. If I say I don't leave out court, now for your hand I will leave the case. Somebody telling me that I should leave this case to God.
You don't have any regard for God by the way they act.
If he doesn't have regard for God, should I also not have regard for God? So the moment he just tell me that I should leave that to God, immediately I say, thank you very much, God bless you. I just turn it away and I go home to go and change my clothes. The picture is there, which I will be able to show you. Before the NSAS, they were collecting some guy's machine. Because of that, a police officer hit me until they removed two of my teeth. They removed two of my teeth. You see, the end here. I was managing it. When it is becoming sickness to me, I removed one in Jos. I removed the last one again at Ajayi Road here. The second one at Ajayi Road here. Because of injustice. So where is the law? Who is making law for who?
Regarding the Mohbad, should the police be, I mean, should the police be,
Questioned.
be questioned why they shouldn't
You see,
respond to?
who is in charge of that case that time that stamp it and do everything? All these people must be dealt with.
Is a distress call by a citizen.
Good. And aside from that, his father and mother, all of them should face the law.
You mean his father and mother?
They should face the law too.
How do you mean?
The wrong of bringing. They broke their home. They are not together.
Oh,
Only God knows what the father is telling, what this father is telling him, and only God knows what the mother is telling him. The unity is not there. They put this boy in the middle.
oh my God.
Do you understand? And we learned. I was not there because after it happened. It's not from my family for me to be able to know his story. We learned that even his father don't like him because his father is seeing himself as a conk. He sees himself as a conk Christian. The seller or the seraph, or what do they call it? That they don't seem to like his lifestyle. One or two things that they will not like in somebody like maybe because of the drugs and the smokes. I don't know, maybe he smokes. I don't know, maybe he takes drugs. You understand? But take it or leave it. He must be taking something like wine or anything, or maybe spirits. Unless you are not on the field of the music or the music industry, you must go into alcohol
To get himself high.
to get yourself high, so that you will not get ashamed when you get to the podium. You are talking, you don't feel anything. Most of them, they do what they want to do. At the end of the day, when you are showing them, they feel, it's me. Do you say this is me? You understand? So maybe because of that lifestyle, he doesn't like it. And the mother also, with their own stubbornness, they there. I'm just begging Nigerians, and I'm begging Nigerians, and I'm begging those who have the fear of God in them. Let that boy, his son, and the wife, let them be government property now. So that all the donations, we didn't say government should give them, because government is not ready to give anybody. But all what they are giving, because as of yesterday evening, I can see that that son is already getting, according to them, according to what we are reading online, he's already getting up to 32 to 35 million naira donation. With another promise for him to start from when he starts school up to the time he's going to finish his university, or up to the time he's going to finish his university. That somebody says he's going to take care of that. So it should be government property in such a way they should be able to bank it up for them and monitor that thing for the boy until he grow up. You understand?
Honestly, it's a very sad experience. At 27,
you
could not even see his
They say
son.
they gave them 2 million naira to go and buy cough for the coffin for the guy. That his friend spent 900,000, and they brought 1.1 million to 1.4 million to Baba. Baba collected 1.1 million naira put for pocket.
In father,
His father, yes.
and went and buying 9,000 something.
Not him, his friends. That his friends spent 900,000 naira on the coffin and everything they want to do for his burial. But the remaining money, I think I said it is Davido, they gave them 2 million naira. The remaining money, 1.1 million naira, they gave it to the father. What's the mean they take collect that kind of money? The ballet, one of the ballet in Ikorodu said the father wanted to bury him in the midnight. That he rejected it, that he did not allow him to be buried in the midnight.
Just imagine.
I listened to I listened to a tape last night. I listened to a tape online last night. A guy who was there when they brought Mohab to hospital. It's like we are diverting, but it's something that is plain to you. We are talking of injustice. That's why
Injustice,
you see this.
yeah, it's related.
That's why it comes in. I'm not the music type. The olden types I am. Olden type music I am. I'll be able to tell you one or two things that I know. But for this now, the guy said he saw when they bring Moa to hospital, he was a bit healthy, standing on his own. He said, "Hey Mohab, this is you. I like your music. I always want to be with you. Please, can I have a shot with you?" He said, "Yes." That is snap. While he's waiting for doctor, in less than 30 minutes that they took him, you see them running his and stack everywhere. Everybody was running. He said, "What happened?" That they said they injected Mohab, that he collapsed. The person that brought him to the hospital was the same person that was shouting, "What you quote, you quote, you quote, you quote, is dead, is dead, is dead." Before you know anything, they put it on the shoulder. No preparation, no anything. That's how they just take him out again. And they were in hurry to go and bury him. He's not a Muslim.
Oh.
So that is my only reason for saying the father should also be called upon. Two, why the mother? The agony of being a mother is not in the woman at all.
For losing her son.
Before she lose him, that this boy has been complaining, that everybody knows that this boy is really complaining. The wife is complaining. Everybody around him say this boy is playing. What made the woman not to come out and shout to the whole world?
Could it be fear of unknown or possibly?
But pulling that fear she fear now, not being the boy die now. Okay, she dey fear make she no die if she talk. Abi she dey fear make dem no kill am. Dem no finally kill am. One of the so culprits that they may think is culprits, I don't know their name, they say Sam or Larry or so. Some of his fans are saying, "If you touch Larry for us, we are going to do this." Another thing I was saying, running around the world, youths telling us that if you touch that guy because of the issue of Mohbad, we are going to deal with everybody. They are doing their high. Hey, yeah, yo. So trying to tell us that they are untouchable. Daddy Shoke came online now to shout to the whole world now that they started threatening his own life now because he has said the truth about Mohbad dead. Abi Mohbad have been waiting Mohbad dead. Daddy Shoke. They say one of the things that make them to leave the industry is something like this. How many music stars have you heard them after one lyrics or anything you did not hear them again? Yes or no, true or false, I don't know. I learned that partially or for real that Naira Marley is an ambassador of NDLEA.
But that is true.
Oh, is it true?
That is true.
Under which criteria?
Well, I don't know. I think maybe
for knowing how to show Igbo Labi. When he was telling everybody that Igbo Labi, he gets his movie very long one to tell you, say, this is I was born to smoke, and you make him ambassador of NDLEA. Ambassador.
I'm surprised that everything is possible in Nigeria.
To me, I am not surprised. It is only for you now that you can say that it is surprise. Let me give you a little illustration. I told you out of camera, but let me just tell you for the whole world to even hear it now. Me and you living in the same compound. You go and work, and I see say you get 150,000. You carry enter house. By the time you go take your bath, carry your towel as it go take your bath. I rush go inside your room. I carry that 150,000 naira. Somebody see me when I carry the 150,000 naira. I run comot. Before me go police station say I dey go report. Before you go to the police station go report say I steal your money, me don already reach there before you. As you dey come, the thing wey me I dey tell police say somebody dey for my compound wey wan kill me. The police say you wan kill me. Say this is the man. Hey, see the man don come. Being the first complainant, I don already win my case. The person wey dey steal me money, dey say enter by enter counter. It is when you want to give your statement now, you now said I went inside your room to take your 150,000 naira and run away. They say, is that what it is? The police now come back to come and ask me, but you say this man want to kill you, but he say you have stolen his money 150,000. Say, oga, no mind am, na 100,000. Me and you go take am 50-50. I will give you 50,000. Let the case die. Your own money now they give police. They will compromise immediately. Because oga, if you know say if you want to kill person, you take your time, blah blah. Don't do that again. At the end of the day, now your friend will still bring another 5,000 naira to bail you. Now when they tell us say Alhaji steal your 150,000 naira, now which ATM you think withdraw? Now which POS give you?
Do you have any video evidence?
Is that video evidence? Is it 200 naira? I been a 500 naira. What is the number that started it? What is the number that ended it?
Ended.
The man will not use. The man will not use. I will not use. That's your own money to fight you. After leaving, immediately you will give the police their own 50,000 naira returns. It ends there.
So it's on national paper that due to fake distress call, about 15 security operatives were killed in Imo State.
They never die.
You see, and could it be that the police and the security operative are now reluctant because of their life is not even secure?
What
power brokers and their connections,
my brother, how
come after them?
How do you want their own life to be secured when oga wey steal money dey under air condition with another man wife? His own wife is being given security to be going up and down, and she is molesting the security men because she be oga wife.